Alright, so today we're going to start our lessons on climate and weather, and we're going to be talking about the water cycle. We are going to be using the lesson form frame, and so I'll tell you what that is, and then for homework you're going to complete a drawing of the water cycle. So for frame stands for focus on the topic, reveal the main idea, analyze details, make a so what statement, and extended understanding. So we're going to be filling out the frame routine as part of the lesson today. So today we're going to be learning about the water cycle and why it is important to the earth. We are all going to listen to each other and be respectful of others' ideas and comments. Yeah. So, do you know anything about the water cycle?
So much.
What do you know about the water cycle?
It's like a motorcycle, but with water.
Why is it like a motorcycle?
Because it's so fast.
It's fast?
Mm-hmm. Super fast.
Well, we're going to see if it is fast as we go through this lesson.
Can't wait.
So our vocabulary that we're going to go over today is water cycle, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection.
Okay.
Okay. For this lesson, I have filled out some of the frame worksheet for you, and you're going to fill it out with information as we go along through this lesson.
Can I see the correct answer one?
When you're all done.
Okay.
So, we are using this method because we are just starting our lessons about climate and weather. So it'll be a good jumping off point to just get all of our data in a row, and you can go back and look at it in the future. So first, for the F, the water cycle is very important. It is one big recycling machine. The earth needs it to help keep the environment and everything living.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, right?
That's not the water cycle, but that's close.
It's the water recycle.
There are 4 main parts to the water cycle: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. We're going to look at all of these parts separately. So first, we're going to be looking at evaporation.
Does all water participate? Just some?
All water participates, and we will find that out
Does all
later.
water precipitate as well?
Most of it does.
Cool, nice.
Evaporation. So, first, the warm sun kickstarts the stage of the water cycle.
Is that the big thing in the sky?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very warm. The sun warms up the water in its various forms, like ice, water, gas.
The sun makes ice.
If there's ice on the ground, the sun will warm it up.
Okay.
And it turns the water into gas, and the gas will rise and turn into clouds. So that is the evaporation stage. Then condensation starts. The clouds that are created by the gas cool down, and after they cool down, they form water. And once the clouds become too heavy, then precipitation happens. That's when water falls from the clouds in various forms, like rain, snow, hail, or sleet. And the last step of the water cycle is collection. So the rain, snow, sleet, or hail fall into the oceans, rivers, lakes, or streams. and they are stored in those areas. And some of the water is absorbed into the ground, and that's called underground reserves. And so that will most likely just stay under the ground until it gets too warm and the sun starts the whole process over again. So what? Why do we need the water cycle? Why do you think we need the water cycle?
To recycle water.
We need the water cycle so we and everything living can survive on Earth. Everything needs water, and the water cycle is a natural way to recycle the water so we can have clean water to use every day. So, did this frame map help you organize your ideas going through this lesson?
So much.
How so?
They're just way more organized. Because I had a way to think about it.
Good. That was the whole point of this frame method, is to give a general overview of everything that we're going to learn in the upcoming weeks.
I think you framed it quite nicely.
Thank you. So, let's review the content. Why is the water cycle needed?
So that we can be alive.
Yes, it is needed to sustain life on Earth. What are the 4 steps of the water cycle?
Evaporation, precipitation, condensation, and collection.
Good. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and then collection. You just have 2 of them flipped around.
I think you might. Okay.
All right. For the next lesson, we're going to just focus on the evaporation part of the water cycle.
Favorite part.
And we will go into greater details about how the sun warms up all of the water and what it actually turns into then. So, for your homework, I want you to go home and look up a general picture of the water cycle on a book or computer. If you don't have a book or computer, I'll provide you with a printout to bring home. And I want you to do a basic drawing of the water cycle and label everything correctly. This could be as detailed or as undetailed as you want. So, thank you for your participation.
Precipitation.